90% of people would say their hair is everything to them, especially a woman. And if their hair's good, they look good and they feel good, and that's their whole image. It's important, very important.
Most girls, when they're going to buy an outfit, they'll try it on in the store, but they'll look at themselves in the mirror and say, well, it'll look better when I have my hair and makeup on.
My hair has always been part of who I am, part of your femininity, your image. If you're having a bad day, you just get up in the morning, you can do your hair, you feel better. Or if you want to change, what do? You go to the hairdressers, they'll get a new cut, or I'll get a new colour, and they'll change it up a bit. And just makes you feel better instantly.
Hair is extremely important. It defines you as a person, and that's until you lose it.
For years and years, the word wig always had this sort of negative connotation towards it.
You don't realise until it's actually gone. I've seen the look of shock on people's faces, you know, that are completely took back that I've no hair.
It hit me. This is going to happen whether I want it to or not. My hair is going, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I sell wigs, and the first thing they think of is, my goodness, is going to be something that they had in the 70s or the 60s, this horrible, shiny looking thing, but it's not like that now.
When I put a wig on, I do feel normal because it feels like I have hair again, and it just makes me feel normal.
Emily was tired, she was up and down in her mood, she was like not eating her food, and then she developed a wee rash. Took her to the GPs, we had bloods drawn, and we came back with a diagnosis of leukemia, and it was the last thing in the world that we ever were suspecting or ever even thinking about. So that was the world beginning to be blown apart.
We're going up to my room, which is up here. It is my two favourite colours, pink and blue. On the wall is a picture of me, my friend and my sister with Stephen Cluxton, the captain of the Dublin team. I have Stephen Cluxton's football gloves. These mean the world to me. Being off school sounds like a lot of fun, but when you're off it for 7 months, you actually can't wait to get back to school. I can't wait for confirmation, to see all my friends, to see everyone, because I haven't seen them in a really long time. And that's going to be really exciting.
Every day it's a worry in this house. So the confirmation is a massive issue because it's going to be a chapel full of children and little children that are maybe sick. So we have to be very, very careful.
Everything is risk of infection. There was actually a month while I was at home, my mum actually considered wrapping me up in bubble wrap. I told her to take a chill pill.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Where's Miss Emily? How are you doing? Good, you look lovely. And hers all gone. Oh goodness, you look lovely. Are you all excited?
Yeah.
Looking forward to the big day?
Yep.
Well, Emily came into my life recently and I got a phone call from her mother. The mother said, I think she's dreading losing the hair. There's a big day coming up. She's making her confirmation, and also she had a birthday on the same day. So all I said was, you leave it with me and I will get together a few styles that I know will be perfect, and wait till she's ready. Do you want to go long? Do you want to go short? Do you want to go curly? Do you want to go blonde?
No.
This is your opportunity.
A couple of weeks before confirmation, we sort of thought about what Emily was going to wear and the hair and all the rest of it, and Trey's brought a whole suitcase full of wigs.
Sweet mug. They're quite nice.
I really like that.
So do I. That would be a good one. One will try a blonde. At least you can have a good laugh. What do you think of that?
No.
See, I think blonde washes her out.
I was a mousy brown before, and the blonde was just not for me.
Down.
Big time.
I secretly knew what you'd like. So I had my, the one, as we say, that was up the sleeve. Right, Emily? I reckon this could be the one for the big day. This is the confirmation one, I think. We've got a wee bit of curl and a wee bit of sparkle going on.
That's what you were after, isn't it?
Yeah. When I saw the curly wig with the diamonds, I just thought it was amazing and was just the right one for me.
Once I put it on, her face lit up and she looked at herself in the mirror. Oh my goodness, you could see this girl gaining 10 inches in height. She became the person that she was supposed to be. I'm your hairy godmother. I'm here to give you hair.
I think it was very similar to the hair that she would have had previous to her illness, and it probably just made her feel so normal again and just made Emily feel like Emily.
The day you get your chemo, you count 19 days, and it's roughly about that 19 days. And on the 19th day, your hair starts falling out. But the smart people that I always say is the ones that do decide, okay, I might not have had control over my chemo. I had no control over that. They had no control over their illness. But my goodness, I can take control over when my hair's going to fall out.
Showering, it was a Sunday, came out, was putting cream on, and I found a lump. Thought nothing of it because of my age. I just had a baby. I always thought, I know people with cancer, I've heard of people with cancer, just didn't think it would be me.
Once you start to see...
Thursday night I was just tingling head and
That's
came
it,
in
that's it,
and
I
was
can see
like,
it.
Look.
I can see it, I can see it, I can see it. And
That's-
see, once you see it coming like that, you know that's the beginning. And there's no stopping it.
I always said when I got cancer and I heard that I chemo and I'd heard of all these people shaving their heads, I remember saying, no way, I will never be fit to shave my head. I can't do that. I don't want to lose my hair. Why would I shave it off? And I just these visions of me holding on to every last strand as long as I could.
Is your mummy turning into an alien?
An alien. Oh, you're laughing at that?
An alien mummy.
When I made the decision that I was going to donate my hair, I was like, right, okay, I am in control now. I'm going to lose my hair on Saturday at 6 o'clock. That's it, it's done. Are you waving bye-bye to my hair, Erin? Yeah, it's going. How did you know? Yes, I wish I was as happy as you were.
Now here we go. Are you ready for it?
No.
Go for the first cut. That's nice and close, and that's a nice length of hair. That's nice, healthy hair.
At least some wee girl can get a wig made out of my hair rather than it just falling out in drips and drabs and it going in the bin. Maybe if I can see that something good is coming out of this, it'll help me deal with it a wee bit better.
She was great up until the hair went, and then she broke. She cried, and it was from her heart and her soul. That's hard. It's only a small part of your life, and hopefully it'll pass.
I'm afraid of Erin being scared of me.
Yes, I know.
I have no hair.
Give Mummy a kiss, we'll go upstairs and get ready. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
That was the moment that I thought, oh God, what if I get up in the morning and she doesn't recognise me or she just finds it really hard.
It's hard. And it isn't easy. My job is to make the hair look good. It's sad. Will I bring you over as far as here and we'll get rid of the last bit?
And then she's like, right, okay, Orla, we're gonna shave your head. And at that I kind of went, it was easier for me to deal with getting my head shaved than having to go through a week of torture, basically. So, and I made the decision, so I had the control of when it was going to happen and why it was going to happen.
get a phone call. Oh, I'm suffering from a bit of hair loss and I'm a bit afraid to come in. And what way is it? And is it confidential? And I will say to them, listen, come on, this is something to enjoy. Look at it as a positive thing. We get all sorts. You do get your cancer patients, which is natural. Then we'll get hair loss, which is your alopecia people with just naturally bad thin hair. And we do get a lot of fashion people who are in the fashion industry that are looking a certain look. I'm getting these all lined up for Frankie, who's coming today. Frankie's a model, and she's looking forward to doing a big photo shoot tomorrow.
I remember I was sitting, I was just touching, like, you know, having a wee scratch, and I felt the tiniest little spot, and literally within a couple of weeks, it was just, if you imagine going like this with your hair, it was just coming out, like, as I was doing that. And 4 months later, I was completely bald. At the start, it was hard. I was so ashamed. It ruined my personality, you know, for a good couple of months. It killed me. I was 18 nearly and losing my hair. Depression, anxiety, everything comes with it. I deemed myself some sort of freak. Hello, how are you? Good, thank you.
Frankie's been coming quite a while. Unfortunately, she's lost her hair due to alopecia.
Teresa has been my little fairy godmother. From the moment I walked into her shop, she told me it was going to be all right.
When I got to know Frankie a bit better, I discovered that Frankie had very bad burns. And I think it's bad enough that you've lost your hair, like that's a big thing. But to be badly scarred, and she is.
Christmas morning, at the age of 2, I got like a little Cinderella pyjama set from Santa, and a spark came off the fire and it just completely caught a night, and I suffered 3rd-degree burns down the left-hand side of my body. From the age of 2, I've had an operation every year of my life. Now at the age of 23, I'm still going for surgeries. I'm pregnant with my first baby and I'm having to go to physio because my skin's not stretching. So growing up with burns, it did hold me back in certain aspects, but a majority of it actually pushed me. It's grew back,
Yes,
but it's absolutely hideous.
It turns out now she's expecting a baby, and this is a girl that thought she couldn't have a baby. This wasn't going to happen for her, and now this is happening. This is just incredible. But believe it or not, her hair started to grow back. I never thought I'd be doing this.
I know, my first haircut in 6 years.
My goodness.
Feels strange.
I have special sympathy for alopecia people because this is ongoing. And it's hard for them because they're wearing it on a daily basis. But everything that life has thrown at her, she has turned it round. And I just think she's an amazing person.
Now this is Emily's favourite part. Get you in there and get your messy fingers messy.
Emily has been getting chemotherapy for 9 months now. She has come through a really, really big journey.
Get away down. That'll test your strength today, won't it?
The doctors have to give you loads and loads of treatment. Most of the treatment is disgusting. I hate the treatment.
You know you have to get it to make you better,
Yeah.
but you really don't like taking any of it.
If it just tastes nicer, tastes like poo.
Hair is a massive thing for a 10-year-old girl. Going out, flicking it about and dolling herself up and then having none. It was a massive shock for her.
I was a real girly girl because I used to love playing with my hair. I used to love to plait it and to put it in loads of different styles. My hair has started to fall out again. I'm gonna think positively because my hair grew back really fast the last time.
Yeah.
My sister wants it to come back ginger and my mum thinks it's coming back blonde, but if it does come back blonde, I'm going to the hairdressers and I'm getting it dyed back to my original colour.
The one positive that Emily has taken out of all this is that she can get ready quick to go anywhere.
Most of the time I don't want to go out when I'm taking treatment because I feel really sick. I just watch TV and sometimes I get really, really bored.
Good girl, this is amazing.
Sometimes you have to weigh up a bit of risk, and we sort of says, right, we'll go with confirmation and birthday, and we'll try and make a wee bit of a fuss to give her a wee bit of like strength to keep on going.
If I stay above the shop on the days that I have to go to Altnagarden, it's easier. So for Altnagarden today, we're all propped up in some way, shape or form. We all create an illusion. We all have our insecurities. I've always had fine hair and always interested in how do you make it look thicker. I spent most of my life trying to get my hair to look thicker. So I wear this wee thing here. This and the makeup. Love it all. This is my armour. This is all armour. Putting on your shield. Then brush it up. You just brush it all in with what you have. In 2 minutes, puts that on. Like that's on 2 wee clips. Just nice, snaps it down to what I have. And there you go. Ready to go. Now, and then you wouldn't believe how many times during the day I take that off to let other people see that I'm dealing with. Listen, there's nothing to fear. I wear a piece, I wear something, and they go, oh. So they know if they see me and if I look good, that'll give them hope that they can look good too. Molly, are you going to work? Come on.
Chemo's been really hard and I have been very sick after each one, actually, getting worse. Because fitness and exercise has always been part of my life, I always want it to be. So if I couldn't be doing anything, it would have been just another thing that cancer would have took from me. So I wanted to continue life with some sense of normality, I suppose. I can't keep working. So my goal is to run a 10K at the end of May for cancer research. It just made me feel normal and that, okay, I have cancer, but I can still do this. It's not going to control my life or control who I am.
I think it's very important that they keep their sport going because it's great for them. It's a social thing. They enjoy it. And it's important that they don't let any part of their life slip. That's it. We're now open for business. Okay, still a hospital, but we're taking the edge off it. We're taking the hard edges off it.
Oh, you're calling me in proper. Obviously, when I met Therese and she gave me my wig, I was like, okay, this is great, this is grand. But the wig kind of came with some restrictions. If I'm going for a run, I'm like, I can't wear this wig. It's going to be ridiculous looking and I wouldn't feel comfortable. But lo and behold, Therese had some very ingenious ways to deal with that.
Right, here we go, Sinead. Anything we don't like, you're getting it. Anything we like, we'll hold on to it on this end. Now, Pastor Marks, exposing your head. Okay, it's exposing your head there.
When Therese put it on, we were like, where in the name of God is she going with this? It's like all I could do was laugh.
It's not bad.
Oh my God, me and Sinead just nearly died laughing. I was like, oh my God, what is this? I'm not wearing this out of the house. Are you joking me? And Sinead was like, oh, you'll be like Daddy. Daddy's there. What?
Daddy's going to Mexico.
This is what's known as a
monk's head.
The wee monk.
We nicknamed that wig the monk then after that. And I was like, Therese, I'm not putting this on. And she's like, you will, it's going to be lovely and we need to get a hat on. And she was all giving it everything. It's going to be amazing. And I was like, it's really not.
No, you'll either shoot it down.
I'm shooting it down.
But the pig's nice.
But yes, no, the idea of, a little pig hat. No, I get what you're saying.
Yes.
A nice plain hat. But once you have a hat on, it completely transforms itself into something that is very wearable and very comfortable, actually, which is good.
Great day for you, but it would be a great day.
I grew up as a confident young girl with burns. Didn't faze me. I lost my hair and it was a fight for my life, to be truthful. I know people and girls have said it to me that if they lost their hair, they They wouldn't have got up in the morning, they wouldn't have went out of their house.
That's so nice.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Do you know, it looks so natural as well. I love it.
There is so many girls that want to do modelling, and I just sort of give up. I thought, you know, why would they pick me? And that was my mindset for the first year of my alopecia. I just had to get over it and just get on with it. I had to kick some ass. I needed to get out there. It was gonna kill the person I am.
That is me. That was the way my hair was before, like, it all fell out.
That injury must have been horrendous at the time when it just happened, and it was a shock to see that she must have suffered a lot as a child. That makes me sad.
Oh, it's great.
It does, because you know why? I know that, you can imagine, I have a daughter, and I know, because that burn must have been some burn.
It was bad.
That just wasn't a wee burn. That was a very bad burn. When you see the scars that she has lived with, you think, my goodness, this is a very special person here. Not only did she turn it around, but boy, did she turn it around.
I kept it secret because people are mean. That's why I pushed myself into modelling as well. I wanted to show everybody that every person's different and beauty isn't what's on your body, it's what's inside.
It's a very strange paradox. Most people would say this debilitating hair loss as a negative. And instead of that, Frankie actually takes it and says, okay, I'm going to be a beauty queen from this. You know mine. Hello. She wears it with such style, and she has such a positive outlook on life. And she's now, I think, she's a poster child for alopecia.
You are who you are. Your personality carries you off, your smile, your laugh. Yes, hair does define you until you lose it, and then you realise, you know, it's not even that important.
Race for Life is a sponsored run for Cancer Research UK. We just said we'd go for it and we'd give it a go, and was like, look it, yes, I want to run it, but if I have to walk it, I'll walk it, but I'm going to do it.
Scare some wee child if they see me doing this. No, that's not. Fucking would. Get me hat on now. Hide it.
Nobody in a million years will think she's going through chemo. They'll just think she's here running probably for somebody else.
Unless my hat flies off, they'll be like, surprise!
It was just a beautiful day. It was absolutely gorgeous. Like, people were gathering and the atmosphere was building up, and there was like a board with all these tributes, I suppose, to why people were running. Cancer just affects everybody. There's no age. You hear this thing, you're too young to have it, you're not. It just really hit home that there's very few people out there now that aren't affected by it.
Go 3, 2, 1, Mexican way, make some noise! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They won't care. On the whole, it was quite cool to wear and just felt like my own hair in a hat, which was good. So I never was really worrying about what my hair looked like, and I could just focus on trying to breathe. The heat was unbearable, my head was sweating, my hat was just, it was just so hot.
Because I knew how bad she'd been feeling this time, and for her to get up and actually still want to do it, never mind do it, like, was amazing, and proud of her. Like, she has been amazing through this whole thing, absolutely, and I couldn't be more proud of her.
She needs just a breath of fresh air. She just makes me laugh all the time, and oh God. I'd be going, oh Sinead, I'm getting really tired, I can't go any further. And she'd be like, oh Sinead, what are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. You know, she'd nearly be making a joke out of it. Sure, what, are you sick or something, you know? So it was kind of supported each other the whole way around.
Congratulations, everybody. Well done, Orla.
I got over the finish line and it was just like, I'm done, I'm finished. I didn't care who's seen that it all come off. I just needed that a minute to recuperate and just feel happy that we'd done it and relax. I didn't actually think I would make it here. It's just a really big sense of accomplishment that I didn't let cancer hold me back from doing it. In many ways it could if you let it, but I wasn't going to. I was going to do what I wanted to do and do it my way.
Morning of confirmation, we had mostly everything organised. We had the dress, we had the hair, we had the invitations sent out, and Emily woke up very early that morning, about 5 o'clock, feeling very sick, and it just brought reality into the house that we weren't a normal family that could organise things and just get on with things. We had a very sick little girl. This time she's just completely wiped. So rubbish. She has spent most of today in bed. We're just gonna play it as it goes. So we started making plans to unplan the plan, and that was it. About 4 o'clock, she just got out of bed and she came in to me and she says, "Mummy, you know what? I think I will go." And she says, "I think I'm going to be all right."
I'm getting my nails painted to look pretty for my confirmation. I'm very excited.
Once she got that on, she just felt normal and the sickness disappeared and she felt happy. We got Emily all dressed up and her hair was absolutely beautiful.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, Emily, that is gorgeous. I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
How do you feel?
Like a princess.
Like a princess.
And it was just so emotional watching her, like, doing the things that any 10-year-old little girl should be doing.
Nobody took notice that I was wearing a wig, and that was really nice for me.
She just was back in the limelight, doing what Emily does best, just shining and sparkling.
It's all about creating memories, and life is about creating memories. For us to get Emily looking good that day, and that she could go along with all her friends and just blend with the crowd and be one of the girls, wow.
Happy birthday to you!
We knew that confirmation was a risk, and nothing happened, thankfully.
My goal is to get all my hair back and to get back to a normal life.